And that's the player introductions completed. So in just a few moments, we'll be back and ready for action. Good evening and welcome. Glad to have you along for this Tuesday edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter. Okay, here's what the schedule for the Dallas Mavericks looks like. On Wednesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in San Antonio, going up against the Spurs. And then on Saturday, they'll be facing Al Horford and the Boston Celtics. Before we get started, we've got just enough time to head over to the sideline. Allie?
Brian, as the NBA pivots away from the post and towards the perimeter, we're seeing more teams employ three-guard lineups to great effect, trading some size for skill. We'll see if the trend continues, but guys, for now, it seems that even if there's only one ball, having multiple ball handlers can be very effective.
Very interesting, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you. And a lot of interest in the early part of the season to see how teams have changed with the addition of new pieces, Doris.
Yeah, or perhaps the development of existing players. It's fascinating to watch. Always great to see those teams that have taken the next step.
So a look at our starters for the Heat. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4, and it's Butler in at the small forward position. And for the Mavericks, Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. And it's Powell in at the 5. And so off the tip, it's Miami. Inside. And Adebayo slams it in.
Well, the consistency with which Kyle Lowry involves his teammates is really a sight to behold. This guy's such a good passer.
And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Doncic. From 12 feet, and the jumper is good.
If you give Luka Doncic the mid-range jumper, he'll keep things simple and take it.
Lowry against Doncic. Yes, it's good.
And a superb job of creating just enough separation to hit the shot.
Well, to me, that's about skill overcoming size. And how about the fearlessness at the offensive end?
Now here's Doncic. 23 points his last outing. It's hauled in by Robinson. About a minute played here so far in the first. And there's Butler. That one's good on the assist by Lowry.
Don't you love the mentality of Jimmy Butler? He almost embraces the contact, invites the contact.
And the bucket is good. Doncic has got his second basket of the night.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
And Kyle Lowry had a ton of suitors in free agency, and many teams felt he could be the player to put them over the top. But ultimately, he chose the Heat because they had recently gone to the finals. And I'll tell you what, it seems like a great fit overall.
Here's Adebayo. The Mavericks pull it in. Doncic with it. Here's Porzingis. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
Scoring through contact is something Kristaps Porzingis has got to get used to in the NBA. Teams try to get physical with this guy.
Now here's Robinson. Pass to Adebayo. Robinson finds some space. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Doncic up top. He's guarded by Lowry. Right side, Finney-Smith. Just 4 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Porzingis misses. The Heat with the lead. Lowry outside. Pass to Robinson. Back to Lowry. Pulls up. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
What a boost to have Kyle Lowry running the show. Selfless, smart, and always looking to create.
Here's Hardaway. The shot comes out, and Miami will go the other way with it. And here's Lowry from the arc. Finney Smith pulls it in. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 7 so far. Robinson against Hardaway. And here's Doncic outside. Knocks down the triple. Doncic has got 7. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And it's in there.
Oh, that's just superb coordination and balance right there. Tucker's hard to move once he gets the ball inside.
Doncic against Adebayo. And there's a 3-second violation.
Heat ball. Hit for the Heat.
We've got 13 seconds left in the opening quarter. And it's Butler with the jam.
Well, the defense slow to react. Jimmy Butler just takes advantage. Nice finish.
Brunson passes to Hardaway. 1 second left. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
His first personal foul.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Now at the line for your Mavericks.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
I'll tell you, Tim Hardaway Jr. has shown signs of being a lights-out scorer, and he's got the game to do just that. He looks better and better every year, guys.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Heat up by 3, and we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And after not always meshing with his previous teams, Jimmy Butler sure seems happy to be on the Miami Heat.
I'm so fortunate to be able to work with and for an organization like this one. And then, man, I got some incredible teammates, like for real, some really good ones that love coming into work every day and busting their tail knowing that good things are going to come from it.
Well, I tell you, Grant, Butler's so driven.
I mean, uncompromising. He found a team that trusted him enough to make him the foundation.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
Jalen Brunson is out there with Reggie Bullock. Then there's Maxi Kleber. Then it's Moses Brown. And it's Brown in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Dedmon into the lane. There's the block. And they recover it. Pass to Akpala. Just 5 to shoot. Hero for 3. And he buries his first look. Well, Doris, with so much focus placed on the 3-ball, would you agree that it's become a shooter's league now?
Oh, unequivocally, BA. Range shooting is always going to be in high demand, and the reason is it puts such pressure on your defense to guard the full length and breadth of the court. And so if you can shoot it, it matters if you have no other skill. If you can shoot it at a high level, you will have a place in today's NBA.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, the Heat culture is all about work, and this roster is littered with overachievers. Jimmy Butler said, quote, "The Miami Heat look for those diamonds in the rough. Players that are hungry, players that have some dog in them and play for one another. These guys do what it takes to be in the league for a while." Brian?
Boy, they compete, right, Allie? Thanks for that.
Well, this is an athletic power forward, and Morris outquicks the defense to the rim.
And he's able to get it back. Brunson misses.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
To the middle. Here's Dedmon. Banked it in off the glass.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
The Mavericks trailing. Now Brunson. 8 points in his last time out. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Brunson's gotten his first basket of the night.
With the utmost belief in his game, he's able to beat opponents in a number of ways.
2 minutes.
Pass to Dedmon. Here's Akpala. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Now Kleba. He takes it in and finished off by Kleba.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
I don't think this timeout is just to give the guys a breather. To switch things up.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. And with this break, a chance to see the best passers in the league from last season. 5th on the list, Luka Doncic.
Not a lot of guys had better vision on the floor than him. He was able to see passing lanes and ready shooters no one else could.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
1:19 left in the second. Strus with the bucket. And the Heat lead by 10.
Well, just a great example of Jimmy Butler's unselfishness. On time and on target. Beautiful pass.
Here's Doncic. That one's wide left.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Back to Lowry. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
3.
Butler's got 3 assists tonight.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Shot from the inbound. And there are the Heat with another bucket.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Doncic. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
Pass to Butler. 32 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Great open look there. Lowry's got 9.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Hardaway, the pass to Porzingis. Here's Doncic. Strus grabs the miss.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Fires the 3. And the Heat, another 3.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think obviously we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Heat out in front. They lead by 18. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point lead. They just exploded in the second quarter, grabbing the momentum and running with it. Basket after basket, and they played stingy defense. Now they've got a halftime lead that's going to be very difficult to erase. Kenny, let's start with you. What do you think about the Heat?
They're getting into the lane whenever they want, getting some high percentage looks. I don't see the coaching staff switching up too much. Keep it simple. Force your opponent to adapt to you.
And Shaq, what did you see from Dallas?
First of all, where's the intensity of it? You think when a team is punking you like this, you at least try to put a stop to it. But nope, just keep giving up open looks, letting the league get bigger and bigger and bigger.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. What can you say? Kyle Lowry, an impressive effort here today.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the small forward position.
From role player to all-star, Adebayo has made the leap. Why? Effort plays like that.
Here's Doncic. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Doncic has got 4 points this quarter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Credit the plays they're calling for him. Getting him right now some good shots.
And Doris, a career resurgence for a former 9th overall pick, Trey Burke.
Right, spent some time in the G League, but with his stature, not exactly a stopper, right? There's a size issue in terms of the defensive end of the floor, but boy, has he improved his efficiency as a scorer.
And they're rolling. 4 straight makes to start the second half.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
So, Brian, the NBA tests out different rules in the G League, including shooting 1 free throw for all the possible points to speed things up. How much did it hurt players' free throw percentages not getting the multiple tries? Well, averages dropped a percentage point or 2. Is that a deal breaker or something to consider?
Yeah, those are good questions. We'll see, Allie. Thank you. Here's Lowry. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a 3-point play. A different look for Miami. Dedmon comes in for Bam Adebayo. And it's Hero in for Lowry.
Boy, Kyle Lowry is such a tough player, and I mean that physically and mentally. Whatever team he plays for, he's the leader, and he sets the tone.
Now here's Kleba. Second chance shot, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
Morris, he's checked in for Tucker. Down low. Here's Butler. The short one's on the money. Butler's got 9 points. You know, it's amazing to think, Doris, that before 2019, some critics questioned whether Lowry could lead a team to a championship.
Well, those questions are now over because this guy has had a history of stepping up in the biggest moments. He will fight you tooth and nail for every inch of real estate between the lines. This is one of the most competitively tough players in the league.
So it's Miami now. The Mavs get their last shot to go. Hero with the bucket.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Pulls up on the wing. Brown can't hit.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
And there's Hero on the assist from Robinson. Hero's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score.
Missed inside. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Kleba. And the Mavericks making a change here. Finney-Smith's checked in. Okpala, he's checked in for Miami. Strus comes in for Morris. Miami has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Pass to Butler. And it's Butler who slams it down.
Well, a little show and tell from the Butler. Jimmy, giving the fans their money's worth.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Finney-Smith with it. Drops in the 3. Finney-Smith's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
They're having a good half offensively, shooting over 50% from the field now, trying to close the gap.
Butler, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Never one to shy away from contact, willing to mix it up on the glass. Go to work, Jimmy Butler.
And so it's the Miami Heat. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Hardaway Jr. and Finney Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. At the 4 and 5, it's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Now here's Butler. And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That's his first foul. Coaching turnover is a fact of life in the NBA. Grant, as a player, how tough is it to adapt to a new coach?
Well, it depends on the timing. I mean, an offseason change gives the team a time to get used to a new system. Now, if it happens in midseason, it could be a little tough. The learning curve is definitely steep.
I think defensively, you've got to respect the roller. Butler takes quick note and takes it himself.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Lowry with it. Now Doncic defending. And again, Miami with a triple.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
Here's Doncic. Hardaway on the wing. Back to Doncic. The three. That one goes. And that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts.
And Doncic loves the ability to respond with a three. That is tough.
Pass to Strus. Butler with the ball. And here's Adebayo for three. Lowry. Good. And the assist goes to Adebayo.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Hardaway. Pass to Finney-Smith. Adebayo with the rejection.
Oh, gotta be cautious when Adebayo is in the area, showing once again that he's a legitimate shot-blocking threat. He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation. Grant, as someone who played abroad on Team USA, how exciting is it to see how much more international the league has become?
It's fantastic, no question. You know, back then we saw so many talented foreign stars playing internationally, but now the best really do all find their way here to the NBA.
That one goes. Count it.
Well, we're talking about one of the league's best scorers, and the confidence Luka Doncic has in himself to take over is readily on display.
Here's Vincent. It's tipped. Here's Burke. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Heat.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Jimmy Butler.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
Here's Strus. Haslam uses the glass to finish the layup.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Cauley Stein can't get it to go. Pass to Strus. Here's Okpala. Oh, Cauley Stein with the block. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Brown finds Cauley Stein. Doncic left side. On target from about 13 feet.
He's scoring the rock at will, but he needs more help from his teammates.
Here's Vincent. So no problem for Miami as they get the win. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Guys, thanks so much. DJ, congrats on the win. What do you think was the biggest factor for you guys tonight?
Defense is pretty good this whole game. Everybody stuck to our principles. And more than anything, we just played hard. We played hard as crap tonight.
Keeping it simple. Thanks, PJ.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.